Today, our guest speaker for our class in international business here at Nait is Bruce Wilson. Bruce Wilson is president of International Trade Consultant. He's past president of Wilson Imports and also Unger Wilson Sports Incorporated. Bruce Wilson personally has sales agents, associates, and diplomatic contacts in 130 countries around the world. He's personally conducted business in over 100 countries. He's very cognizant of cultural and idiosyncrasies of doing business around the world. He's aware of do's and don'ts, and also primarily safety issues. Let's give a warm welcome to Bruce Wilson this morning. Thank you.
Good morning, and thank you very much for coming. Bear with me as I banter on here. On a very serious note, as you probably all know, another airplane went down in the States today. They think that, however, that it was an accident and an engine fell off a plane and it crashed and that happened. However, in the international marketplace, everything changes daily when it comes to sales, marketing, culture, all those things. And it's changing now more rapidly than ever. And Canada, as a nation, has to do something about increasing our sales. You people are our future. And I'm going to talk for about a half an hour. I'm going to tell you things that I know a little bit about. And then at the end of that, you can ask me anything that you want. But bear in mind, you are our future. You're in the international business. You're going to learn it. And anything that I can do or my company can do to help any of you, we're here to do that. I have certainly done work, and we've been in this international business for about 35 years, and you can tell by the lack of hair that I have left and my gray hair that I've paid it. Okay, I've earned it. There's lots of things happening in the world these days, and it's not pleasant, but we have to put that behind us if we can and continue to get sales for our country and our companies. In the early 1970s, I was retained by a group of oil companies out of Houston, Calgary, to go down to the Falkland Islands. And that was before the war. And in some small way, I suppose we actually started that war because we were going down there to think and look at trying to get the oil concessional rights for from the Falkland Islands government. And I went there 7 times. And in the 70s, in Argentina, it was very difficult. And you had to go through Argentina to get to the Falkland Islands. And the government at that time was very shaky, and there was a lot of politics and a lot of problems, and people were being killed literally every day on the streets. And it was not uncommon to see people walking down the street and see cars full of people with machine guns out of the windows and all that kind of thing, and it was very, very frightening. And I went there 7 times, and all throughout that period of time you could see people being killed. And it was not a nice thing. It was a very upsetting thing, and it happened. However, in the Falkland Islands, when we went there at that time, it was a very small little place. There was very, very few people, like 2,000 people. And my wife went with me once, and within hours from the time that we got there, there were stories on the street that my wife took a shower every day and washed her hair every day. And people could say, why? Could you wash your hair every day? Interesting things like that.